Now look at the Inspector General of Police. We don't address the education sector. But one of the reasons we call the IG for CAM, and they come frequently, is that the country currently will launch an investigation. Last week we can hire and provide an update and tell them and say, hey, some facts they need on this case. Social media can talk to you, but there are some facts we want to establish. And then on wheel, very important, the government of Salon will launch an investigation for look into the various allegations and news reports them. The IG did there last week, he announced this investigation, he called an open source investigation. What they're going to do today, they now have to provide a brief update on the investigation, which they don't find out so far, who are we there, and which we expect in the next stages of this investigation. As always, I'm the primary spokesperson for the government of Salon. So when the IG don't talk down, any additional information I will provide. And then when it comes to questions between me and the Inspector General of Police, I have been fully briefed. That's why I often assure you that's me self-ready for provide answer. But over to you, the distinguished Inspector General of Police.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Good afternoon, members of the Fourth Estate. I'll get a couple of briefs because if you look at social media now, plenty things they come. In the first place, waiting the trend now, and this so-called sporting of justice. As I talk to now, there has been no formal communication to neither the government of Sierra Leone or to the Sierra Leone police. Policing all over the world get for also they share the information there. I-247 and it is a part of the Interpol activities. There is nothing of such. That understanding, when an admission and fly out, government direct that we set up an investigation into all of these things when they fly. So what do? We not get not to place with that we get possibly can complain. So what to do? We get special unit police, what we call the open source investigation unit. We activate that. What thing we call open source investigation. Now investigation we collect, we analyze data, we will help you for generate actionable intelligence. In open source investigation, we collect, we analyze the data, then of course we utilize them. We will talk about open source, publicly accessible outlets such as websites, newspapers, social media, and any other area. So for all this time, I don't know focus on. We don't focus on only from all this time. But I want to say, so far, what to get. People, I want to first of all comment that we put out information, who they collect, who they analyze, and who they direct, what to do thereafter. For now, that picture of that man with the float on social media, not able from open sources for affix a name to that face. And the name Umar Sharif. Umar Sharif is the name we will affix to that particular face. And we also look at what they come up on social media and say, he don't live in this country for the past 6 months. So whether name they come up, what we do as a sector, as security, as police, as investigators, we go back 6 months from now, we check all the formal entry points into this country. That kind of knowledge. That one has been established. Then going forward, we get people like when they say, he did it, he did it. So I've been to all of those places. Many places I've been to over the last couple of days. Yes. For we, all of them questions, when they play in our mind, we'll get answers to them, or we'll forget access to this particular person. So as we talk to now, we on the look for this particular person, and we encourage members of the public, when they not tire for support the police with information, we will agree for go down to the facts of this thing. But for now, we established, we don't get the name, we don't link up that face, and now we are going further. After we check entry points, we get other things that we go for do first, able for really establish the identity. But in investigations, you know, fine for wrong commentary manner. We wrong commentary, we don't know that's low and we will do something for people to talk for use and the other kind of way. So but this forum, and that way don't become part of what we do every week. And therefore they are every week on Tuesdays for updates the public on this particular one and several other matters. So the other one I want for talk about, the one on the Guinea. The one on the Guinea, yes, we don't send a team of investigators now, Conakry, for go access them where they intercept with this vehicle, where they say it was allegedly carrying some substances suspected to be cocaine. We want to know what will happen because they have been very tight-lipped on this one. So we teamed it together with the foreign minister, don't waste anything for who facilitate. Even be responsible. Something that happen, I know you just speech was in Bhutan and we said foreigner from Liberia, from Guinea, then somebody command and say, no, I have access and we have to go through the protocols of the office. No one will say inside no allow you. So minister they inside here together with the team not ready from Saturday. From Saturday to now, we don't check a couple of things. So hopefully by the time we come back, we will get the story. But what is key is that we want to access them people and we want to know what will happen. For example, we want to know what generates the order of mission for allowing the to move from one point to another. We want to know where we have inside the Moscow. We want to know the guy can tell me when you come back from inside wherever I go, where we have inside the Moscow and exactly inside the intercept them. So all of that is hanging. Hopefully, by the time when the minister come back from we will not reach today, by tomorrow, we investigators will get a chance for who access the people who they detain, for where they give you an account of who's happened. For now, we all know we will see what happened with decision. We all know the decision. Then, what thing happen now that after then, some something that will happen in the past, we will not need to rest still they come up. For example, on the 19th of September 2024, around 5 minutes to 12 midnight, this Gulf Stream 4 aircraft landed in Leoen. It packed an apron tree. Landing 3 hours of activity at the airport. All forces, all security forces represented together with the Civil Aviation Authority of security people and staff, they go there. Then this aircraft, it packed apron 3 at the airport. Now, just inside we get to counter-terrorism unit, we based at airport comprising 22 soldiers and 22 OSDs, and they go back. Then see, do that investigation. Yes, civil penalty, what I mean by that is, if you land now, you enter the airspace unauthorized, you get a lot of offenses to the commit where they will charge you for. If you enter now maritime domain unauthorized, before you enter maritime domain, you get authority from ports and harbor authorities. If you don't do that, you enter, they intercept you, you get the act where they invoke these clauses we don't violate, we don't infringe on, then they be charged. So for that one, then we take them through, done the investigations of the people then, take this matter to law officers, working with civil authority, airport authority, then impose fines on them people for that unauthorized landing in our airports. The total, in terms of the fine, $100,000. They pay that money to Bank of Sierra Leone. These are the payment receipts where they pay to Bank of Sierra Leone. That particular fine for that unauthorized landing at the airport of that fall. Then, when they don't pay the fine, they get the aircraft fixed because they get a mechanical challenge where they established during the investigation by our own authorities at the airport. Then with respect to possibly say if they carry drugs or whatever, we get support from the Drug Enforcement Agency of Liberia and the Drug Enforcement Agency from Ghana, they can do swap. Swap will get some tissue. If opinion pass now, when you pass now, this will change the color. They swap that plainly 2 times. First, the Liberian authorities they can swap. DA from Liberia they can do the swap. It was negative. The one then from Ghana they can do the swap. It was also negative. That was established. Then, of course, will not be getting reason for hold on to it because whatever test they give us, all of it was negative. That is one issue. It was dealt with. We put out a public domain, but I wonder why it keeps coming up. So I'm going to say that to clarity for now. The second one, and most recently, this fiber boat way float at Black Johnson. This fiber boat at about 5, a little after 5 o'clock in the morning, 2 people, the Abo Master representative, Tinker Cargo, and Arnold Brandon, see this fiber boat, then call the Navy go there, then call the police who said go there. Of course, the Marine and the Navy will operate together. So this boat, then tour, Ghana return. The next day, they open this boat. The same exercise we conduct. Compartments, the day are fair inside it. The other compartments, inside the pilot with it, the captain with it of the fiber boats, will do thorough swap inside that boat. Everything turned out to be negative. In this case, what do you want for say at this point? We country want for appeal to development partners. May they support Sierra Leone. Made us happy for combat transnational organized crime. A big thing. Not only what they affect the world over. So we ask for support from our international partners for them to build capacity for combat this type of crime. Not only drugs, movement of small arms, stolen works of arts, missing documents, plenty of rather we have obligation to the way with thief motorcar, we impound them. People will have team passport to other cases. So we are looking for more capacity building activities so we help the Sierra Leone police for confront the emerging trends in crime across the country.
The open source investigations by the Sierra Leone police has found out that a possible name, the name that they have come up with, that the individual that is in the pictures that have been circulated online was using in Sierra Leone is Omar Sharif. Correct, sir?
Correct.
Secondly, the Sierra Leone police has made moves to try to locate this particular individual based on information that they have received, and they have conducted visit raids at specific locations where this individual was alleged to have been present, and the Sierra Leone police has not found this individual yet. The Sierra Leone police is therefore calling on members of the public that this is an individual that the Sierra Leone police would like to speak to as part of these ongoing investigations. If you have information that can help the Sierra Leone police locate this individual in Sierra Leone, that is the information the Sierra Leone police can provide right now. The investigations will continue. The chief of the police also made a very specific plea that Sierra Leone is determined to ensure that our country does not become a hub for transnational crimes of any nature. We are therefore asking, as we did last week, we sought cooperation and support from international partners to help us to guard our borders, to help us to do the effective law enforcement that is necessary so that our country cannot unsuspectingly become a desired venue for illicit activities. That is a summary of the updates of the ongoing investigations. The Sierra Leone police has also looked, because the reports in the media suggest that this individual in the photos it's been in Sierra Leone for at least 6 months. And so the Sierra Leone police has done a diligent job going through all formal entry points into our country and looking at records for the past 6 months. And as at today, they have not found any record of this person's entry into our country through one of our formal entry points. And they have looked back to 6 months because that's the information that they have had at this point. So this investigation will continue. The Inspector General of Police has committed to coming back to this platform on a regular basis. We have now secured a slot for him every week. He will come and will continue to provide updates. We had promised that these investigations will be transparent and will provide timely updates to the people of.
Yes, I did mention, say, because you're looking at the picture now, according to Reuters, when they did the report, they say they do series of fact checking and in camp show say not just legislators. So the question is, what thing will I use based on my investigation for camp to the fact say the person not to just legislators, now Umar Sheriff?
Story concerning the ambassador for going to this cocaine issue. Now, from waiting one for understand, they will not catch these people. We don't understand, say, they hold the driver. Since that's what they hold the driver, the Salon government or the police not ever get talk with this driver for no than the second post where they hold police people. From that time to now, they will not be
Covert and covert what? They say anybody who has related the presence of cocaine in country to a political, ethnic, and religion wrong. They say that a combination of, I don't know what you call a combination of international mafia and the say the powerful person in the government and developing country. Therefore, the question is, you say, well, I don't put CCTV around the country. What people at the Albert Academy, I really want to put at the chase, where people say they can take drugs and the system, the black guy in the country. How this CCTV come up to 800 meters kilometers there, the border tells them exist there, so the next level will get an incident of this. It's not a question of country figures of people or individuals. We will get patient to see the outcome of the investigation. I thank you.
Use AI for finding the person your own identity as they know her. Within the IG report on recent now that the identity, one identity we then don't able for gather based on open source investigation, will this person seem for the go by in a salon? Nine and I named the way the IG call Omar Sheri. So I want just for make that point there, but IG maybe go add to that. And then the second point was this CCTV owner puts, how it will help them kind of investigation here and how we make it available across the country. I think you already request for additional international help for support we on that issue here. And then I think the next question will be about the driver and Guinea. As I say, we don't touch on that, but maybe, yes, go ahead, sir.
Thank you. Madam, on this issue of putting writers put, putting somebody writing in the area. What do we they talk as Israeli police? We go to that from real sources, real open sources. Then we don't put out to that. So that's covered. Whenever there's a reason to this, we say we, from real point of view, this is what we are talking about. Then on the CCTV coverage, this thing, the idea will be not when they conceived in 2014. From 2014 to now, to last year, November, we know they get at us. Although the police conceived that day. But the design of take amount because one of the meetings we go to the excellency, he emphasized surveillance cameras around. So then I said, well, I commit myself to see what I can do. So before Christmas, I don't install, as I told you, I don't install 17 cameras in Freetown West. I don't install 13 in Freetown East. I just the beginning. So with time, I expect to roll out across to all regional headquarters towns and other crossings. So this is just the beginning. So allow let's be patient for a while. Things will happen.
And the driver, situation? Just clarify again. The Guinea.
Well, even I clarify the intricacy, we have sent it to get access to the river and the occupants of the group. One for get access to that president team. That's why the minister is there today to support that one. Even we also just we don't just one like where I say you can go meet person and say you go take this. No, it has to go through the formal prescribed procedures. So that is now the follow. This investigation, this forum, we don't commit myself say every Tuesday I must come, any day I come, and update on all of these things will happen. So just exercise the patience. You get the information you want. I know there are a lot of questions playing on the lines, but the answers will come time.
Thank you very much, IG. Do you have
Mr. Minister, one newspaper in Ghana reports saying the High Commissioner apprehended. What are the position of the government regarding that newspaper report in Ghana?
The right for the news company. I get one appeal and question one. And my question are for the IG. And you say when I don't conduct investigation on the boat, wayland, and I want to know when I don't get nothing of content. I want to know if somebody don't claim the boat or say this boat na me can live for or na magic no the boat can I want to know if anybody don't claim it. Then we appeal, Mr. Minister of Information. And we know you don't do well, we are not very but we come the journalists and when they come for come ask questions and listen, we take time.
the boats? And then, if allegations are true, waiting na the repercussions on all of them cases. I think that second question is the law. We follow the law. The law. Everybody knows the law. Nobody not there above the law. As long as the laws of Sierra Leone are concerned. But I should go ahead.
On the issue of the boat, the person asked that question. I think we are starting to talk about it. I think clearly the circumstances, how we as a sector, we even get for those say there's a boat abortion that just. So on the issue of claiming, nobody knows they claim it. On legal action, and the law, level like nobody's bigger than the law.
All right. I'm glad we asked about His Excellency, we High Commissioner in Ghana. As a matter of fact, somebody also sent me another report. We say they don't arrest back, they go raid the embassy in Liberia back, they don't arrest the embassy. Now I reply to the person say the propaganda machine finally they put big smoke. Because all that now verifiable fake news. No Ghana reporter not make that news say somebody. In fact, that very paper day when I name they use, when they use the doctor, they pull the headline of the day, then puts down there and receive that newspaper day for that day. Nobody no go attack and arrest a sitting ambassador of any country. They are all guided by the Vienna Conventions. It's not people the way interested in causing mischief. And they want to see the attack. We will continue to focus on the fact the ambassador is in Ghana, he is doing work. Even the ambassador in Liberia, we are willing to admit, and we don't come very publicly say yes, there are issues in Guinea. Even the ambassador in Guinea, with the old substance, when they resolve saying, oh, this now suspected to be cocaine, we don't be very transparent. The ambassador, they go, people over the Guinea can go down at the embassy, the ambassador, they meet and the ambassador, they. Somebody, they text me this or they ask me, say, if the ambassador is still in Guinea, I think the IG already against that. The ambassador not kind because before he even start today, he did Guinea. And a part of it because there's a pending issue there with Sierra Leoneans, at least one member of the ambassador and staff for the whole. As part of this investigation, we don't be transparent on that. And also, we get for deal with all of the issues that they for facilitate the recall still stand for let the ambassador come back completely. And then IG, somebody also texted me, they asked if the open source in this investigation get any additional people of interest. And I think it's very clear, I say, the open source investigation and open source investigation, even in name we call, una no don't come to a point it una say this person involved in any crime in a salon, as far as una know, not so?
Yes, as far as never by the crime as well.
Una you able to report on any of the activity in a salon?
No, until we get access to our own for report.
Alright. So it's very important for again who the reports, we stick to the facts, and we as the government of Salone, they continue for Kanaya, provide the facts, provide timely updates. They continue to make this request to international partners. Every citizen will out there get information, we help the police in this investigation. We welcome you for CAM support. The Sierra Leone police, contact them on their public number, then provide information, we help them